Hey everyone! Today, we're diving into a topic that's close to everyone's heart, finding the perfect place to call home. But with so many options out there, how do you know what's right for you? Is it better to rent or buy? It's a question that's been pondered by generations. Choosing between renting and buying is a big decision. It's about more than just finding a roof over your head. It's about your lifestyle, your finances, and your dreams for the future. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. What works for your best friend might not work for you. And that's okay. So let's break it down, shall we? We'll explore the pros and cons of each option, from the nitty-gritty of finances to the emotional aspects of having your own place. By the end, you'll have a clearer picture of what path best suits your unique journey. Let's start with renting. Renting means you pay a monthly fee to live in a property owned by someone else, your landlord. Think of it like subscribing to a housing service. You get a place to live without the long-term commitment of buying. One of the biggest perks of renting is flexibility. Don't like your neighbors? Lease ending soon? You're free to move. This is great for people who love to switch things up or aren't ready to settle down. Renting can also be easier on your wallet, especially in the beginning. You won't need a huge down payment like you might with buying. Plus, your monthly rent covers most repairs, so you won't be stuck with surprise expenses. Of course, there are downsides too. You won't build equity, which is like owning a piece of your home. And you'll need your landlord's permission for things like renovations or even hanging pictures. Now, let's talk about buying. Owning a home is a cornerstone of the American dream. It's about planting roots, building equity, and creating a space that's truly yours. When you buy a house, you're investing in your future. Each mortgage payment you make is like putting money into a savings account. Plus, you're building equity, which means you own more and more of your home over time. Another perk is customization. Want to paint the walls purple or build a deck? It's your house. Go for it. You have the freedom to create a space that reflects your style and personality. But buying comes with responsibilities. You're on the hook for repairs, property taxes, and homeowners insurance. It's a big financial commitment, and it's crucial to be prepared. Let's talk about who fixes that leaky faucet. When you're renting, your landlord is usually responsible for major repairs. That means fewer headaches and unexpected expenses for you. However, as a homeowner, you become your own handyman or woman. Clogged drain? Busted pipe? It's your problem now. This can be empowering for some, but daunting for others. On the plus side, owning gives you the freedom to personalize your space. Want to knock down a wall or paint your kitchen cabinets turquoise? Go for it. You make the rules in your own domain. Section 5. Location, lifestyle. Where you choose to live plays a huge role in the rent versus buy dilemma. In bustling cities with high demand, renting might be more affordable than buying. You can enjoy the city life without the hefty price tag of homeownership. However, if you're seeking a quieter life in the suburbs or countryside, buying might be more attractive. You can often find more space for your money and put down roots in a community you love. Think about your lifestyle too. Are you a free spirit who loves to move every few years? Renting might suit your adventurous side. But if you crave stability and a place to truly call your own, buying might be the way to go. Section 6. Money matters, budgeting for your choice. Now let's talk dollars and cents. Renting usually requires less upfront cash. You'll typically need a security deposit and your first month's rent. This can be a big plus if you're not sitting on a pile of savings. Buying, on the other hand, comes with a hefty down payment. This is a percentage of the home's price that you pay up front. It can be a significant chunk of change, but it also means you'll borrow less money and potentially get a lower interest rate on your mortgage. Don't forget about closing costs. These are fees associated with buying a home, and they can add up. Make sure to factor them into your budget when crunching the numbers. Section 7. Investment potential, growing your money. One of the biggest advantages of buying is the potential to build wealth over time. As you pay down your mortgage, you're building equity, which is like putting money in the bank. Plus, real estate values tend to increase over the long term, meaning your home could appreciate in value. Renting, however, doesn't offer the same investment potential. When you rent, you're paying off someone else's mortgage, not your own. While this can be a good option for short-term housing, it's essential to remember that you're not building equity or growing your wealth through rent payments. Of course, real estate isn't a guaranteed investment. Market fluctuations can impact home values, and there's always the risk that your home could depreciate in value. However, historically, real estate has been a relatively stable investment, especially over the long term. Section 8. Flexibility and freedom moving at your pace. Life is full of surprises, and sometimes those surprises require us to pack our bags and move. If you value flexibility and the freedom to relocate easily, renting might be the better option for you. With renting, you're not tied down to a specific location. You can easily move at the end of your lease term, which is typically every 12 months. This is ideal for those who haven't settled down or who anticipate job changes or relocations in the future. Buying a home, however, requires more commitment. Selling a house can take time, effort, and money. If you're someone who craves flexibility and spontaneity, the permanence of home ownership might feel restrictive. Of course, there are ways to make home ownership more flexible. You could consider renting out your property if you need to relocate temporarily. However, being a landlord comes with its own set of responsibilities and challenges. Section 9. Emotional considerations. Pride of ownership versus renter's peace. Choosing a home is about more than just finances. It's about finding a place where you feel comfortable, secure, and at ease. For many, owning a home brings a sense of pride and accomplishment. It's a tangible symbol of their hard work and a place where they can truly relax and be themselves. There's a unique joy that comes with personalizing your living space, from painting the walls to planting a garden. Owning a home allows you to create a sanctuary that reflects your personality and provides a sense of belonging. However, renting offers its own kind of peace of mind. When something breaks or needs fixing, you can simply call your landlord and let them handle it. This can be a huge relief for those who don't want the hassle or responsibility of home maintenance. Ultimately, the best choice for you depends on your personality, priorities, and lifestyle. There's no right or wrong answer, only what feels right for you. Section 10. Market fluctuations, riding the real estate roller coaster. The real estate market, much like our favorite amusement park rides, has its ups and downs. Prices can fluctuate due to factors like interest rates, economic conditions, and even the seasons. When the market is hot, homes sell quickly, often for more than the asking price. This can be exciting for sellers, but daunting for buyers facing stiff competition. On the flip side, when the market cools, prices may stagnate or even decline. This can be a good time for buyers to snag a deal, but it might mean sellers need to adjust their expectations. Renters are somewhat insulated from these swings, while landlords may adjust rents based on market conditions. These changes are typically less dramatic than home price fluctuations. Section 11. The final verdict, which path suits you? So after all that, are you team rent or team buy? The truth is, there's no single right answer. It all boils down to your individual circumstances, goals, and priorities. Renting offers flexibility, fewer responsibilities, and can be easier on your budget in the short term. It's a great option for those who prioritize freedom, mobility, and are still figuring out their long-term plans. Buying, on the other hand, is about putting down roots, building equity, and customizing your living space to your heart's content. It's a significant financial commitment, but offers the potential for long-term wealth building and the pride of home ownership. Take your time, weigh the pros and cons, and maybe even chat with a financial advisor. The most important thing is to choose the path that aligns with your aspirations and sets you up for a happy and fulfilling future.